Welcome back to those of you in the greater Chicagoland. Mark, today we get to witness the #1 ranked high school player in the nation, Simeon Ben Wilson. Out of all my years covering Chicago sports, I have never seen a high school player this skilled, this advanced. He's the absolute best basketball player in the state.
Yeah, it's really amazing how they know who Benji was. As I was mentoring kids with other mentors, the kids were putting their heads on the table and going to sleep. And one little kid looked up and said, "Hey, you're Benji Wilson's brother." And one at a time, they all started raising their heads. And the whole 500 of them couldn't wait to get into the classroom that I was mentoring so they could meet Benji's brother. I was shocked and amazed. Those kids actually know about Benji and they're just in high school now.
He's an inspiration definitely to the younger generations. Everybody here knows his story, you know. People my age or younger, everybody kind of knows somebody that knew him or knew of him. You know, just what he did in his life in, you know, the short time that he was with us. I think it gives people a sense of pride. Even though the South Side gets a bad rep, there's still a lot of love and hope. And I think that Ben Wilson's legacy definitely embodies that.
You know, for basketball and definitely in the state of Illinois and definitely around the country. You took this kid who was not one of the top ranked kids in the country and he went to All-American camp and came back as #1 player in the country. So just that motivation of knowing that you can be a kid that's not known and then you can always come out and be somebody who everybody's talking about. So just his legacy is just huge for our school. You know, these pictures in the hallway, you know, always, you can just look at them and just feel them in this hallway a lot of times.
If you are a high school kid, 17, 18 years old, and the country recognizes you as being the best in a certain field, that kid has promise. You know, that's what I hope is taken away, because the fact that we're, you know, so many years later still talking about this dude because he didn't live up to his promise, because we didn't see his life live itself out. We ain't gonna sit up here and act like he's the only basketball player that got killed. He's the one with the most promise. So, what I would wish for kids nowadays to take from Benji's story is like, recognize what you stand to lose. Recognize what your promise means, not just to you, but to other people around you.
Benji is still as much of an inspiration today as he was in 1984.
I mean, it's utterly remarkable what he can do with the basketball. Something tells me we're going to be talking about this kid for a very long time.